5-point Cyclone lead is going to go out with one thing in mind, and that's to put Mr. Osenbaugh on his back.
That's what they need now if they're going to win the big one tonight. If they're going to win the meet, it'll be a 20-19 score, favor of Iowa if they get the fall. Otherwise, the #1 ranked Hawkeyes would go down in defeat.
Well, now Banach is ranked #3 in the country. He's not a big heavyweight, but
he's a tough one, though.
All these Banachs have got hard, I'll tell you.
There's a 2-point takedown. That's lifting a lot of big men up there when he did that.
You bet.
He got the 2 points. He'd like to go for that fall, and he's going after it right now.
He's getting fall points here, near fall points. He pulled one out last year for the University of Iowa at 190 pounds, and he's trying to do it again.
He's tough. He's going for the fall, and that's what you'd expect him to do at this point. Osenbaugh's got to get a lot of offense together. His key right now in this match is to move and move and move.
Yes.
He can't afford to let Banach work on him, which he is doing everything on him right now.
Banach leads 4-0. I don't believe he gave many back points that time. Look at him work on that. He's trying to put a cradle on.
Well, Dave's going to have to do some wrestling. If not, he's liable to get himself to the point where he's going to get stalled out of the match. He's got to make some moves.
Lou Banach of Iowa.
Here comes that move right now. Pretty fast move on that double leg.
You bet.
That's the way you'd like to see him.
Now Banach is again trying to hoist him over.
He's looking for an opening there, and of course, Dave was looking for a roll off of it, but Banach was kind of giving him part of that move so he could see the opening and maybe get him on his back.
Lou Banach against Dave Osenbaugh. Banach is 7-2 this year, ranked 3rd. He wrestled 190 for part of the season last year. His brother Ed then went on to win a national championship at 177. There's the end of the first period.
I'm sure the secret that Iowa State would like to find here is for Osenbaugh to continue to move under there. And of course, the secret for the Hawks is to hope that Banach can catch him on his back.
Well, here is the situation. If Banach wins by a fall, Iowa will win the match. That's the only way they can win the meet. If Banach wins by more than 12 points, it's a tie, 19-all. If Banach wins by from 8 to 11 points, it isn't enough, and Iowa State would win. And anything else is an Iowa State victory. So what the Hawkeyes want is a fall. They want a pin.
Well, Osenbaugh did the smart thing there as far as down wrestling is concerned. He felt himself losing that move, rather go to his back. He went off his base and gave the 2-point reversal. He's got the cradle on him right now, though, the near cradle.
Yes,
he gets it hooked up, it's going to be trouble.
It's going to be doomsday for Iowa State if he gets it. Now you see Osenbaugh trying to hold on to that leg.
He's got to somehow get that leg straightened out and release that lock that Banach's got on him.
He's trying to bridge on his elbows now.
He's in a tough spot now.
Uh-oh, he got out.
Oh, he got turned over on it. He lost a 3-pointer, but he saved the fall thus far.
Isn't this something?
Banach's working tough on him.
He sure is. And Osenbaugh's going to have to stay in there. He's going to have to really work. Lou Banach is calling out the Marines here to get...
I don't know, that roll is okay, but for a big man, he could get caught in his back pretty fast there. And of course, if he can come out the back door, so to speak, there, that's what he'd like to do. And Lou, of course, would like to get him caught on that back.
Nothing happened. It's 1:25 left in the second period, and Banach leads 9-0.
He'd like to get the lift on him and put him to his back there if he can, but that's a lot of weight to lift. He's doing a super job wrestling him with that much weight differential. Osenbaugh's got to continue to keep moving and wrestling. He doesn't want to get stalled out of this match or get caught on his back. And of course, Lou's got to keep the pressure on him and keep moving if he wants to get get him on his back.
Banach is severely outweighed here, but boy, he doesn't lack in heart. I'll tell you. He's a toughie.
He's got that arm bar there now. If he could get him turned, he's got 40-some seconds left here yet in this period. He'll score. He could score the fall in a hurry, but Osenbaugh keeps getting that arm free, and he's
now
standing
it's a cradle
up
again.
There's that cradle. If he gets it locked, it could be trouble.
But that was the far side cradle, and I think Lou decided he better try something else.
Here comes the near side.
That's the one he wants.
In order to combat that, he's got to keep those shoulders up, that head up, and don't let him get that lock.
Let's look at the time. 20 seconds left in the second period. It's 9-0, and with the riding time, it's actually 10. There's the Iowa, and then the Iowa State coaching ranks. The crowd in Hilton Coliseum is up. They're on their feet, and what they're doing is giving as much encouragement as possible to Mr. Osenbaugh. Yes, stay off your back, Dave.
They got to keep him moving. He's got to get some offense moving.
Lou Banach trying to win it for the Hawkeyes, as he did last year. The Iowa team coming back from terrible adversity tonight against a really game and vigorous Iowa State Cyclone team. There's the end of the second period.
All kinds of riding time for Lou Banach, 4 minutes, 13 seconds, and of course leads with a 9-0 score. He'd like to take this next 3 minutes and get Osenbaugh on his back if he can. He's wrestling tough on top. You know, that's tough wrestling with that much weight differential. He's doing a super job, but Dave Osenbaugh is putting some moves together. He's being outclassed is what it amounts to, but he's trying.
The adversity we were talking about earlier was that Randy Lewis, at 134 pounds, suffered a dislocated elbow in his match with Jim Gibbons. He was behind by a point, but it cost Iowa 6 points in the team score. More than that, really. They thought they might win it.
We're getting a lot of help at the mat's edge, I'm sure, from a lot of people tonight.
Yes, everybody. The assistant coaches are all up. You see,
he's up there pretty high on him now, but he's putting everything after him he can. Osenbaugh reaching back like that, he wants to be careful. He'll liable to get caught on his back off of a body throw. There comes that bar arm series.
There's the bar arm. And he's got him facing the right way too.
If he gets it turned. Got a minute and 50 seconds left.
He locked that, it's the far side cradle again. Now Osenbaugh has Banach in trouble. Banach is in trouble, and I believe that he might have done better if he'd gone the other way.
Oh, he got him turned. He's got a roll on him. He got the two, and he's getting 4 points.
Now
listen to this crowd noise.
If this happened, it could be Iowa State's meet.
He could score the fall here without question. It looks like it's pretty close. He should just stay in there real tough. He's got a lot of time.
We have a minute and 17 seconds left.
He should stay right in there on him. If he bar that far arm, he might get the fall. Now he's in a pretty good spot. And there's a lot of weight bearing down there on Lou Banach.
Watch that referee's hand. Watch that. He did it! And it's Iowa State.
It's all over.
Look at that crowd. Holy mackerel.
There you saw it, folks, and this crowd is just ecstatic.
Holy cow, it's an upset. Iowa State wins on a last-minute fall by Dave Osenbaugh.
He never quit. He was outclassed for the biggest part of that match, but he never quit. Came back and got the fall.
Holy mackerel, and the crowd is out. There's Dave Osenbaugh. Well, I'll tell you, no matter what kind of a career he has in the past or ahead of him here at Iowa State.
He won't forget that one.
He won't forget this ever.
He was down, what, 9, 10, 11 points?
He was down 9-2. And Osenbaugh comes back with a fall, and the Cyclones, in what is always a tremendous meet every year, pull what has to be considered a tremendous upset over the Iowa Hawkeyes, who, must be said, suffered great adversity tonight because of the injury to their great star, Randy Lewis.
Yes, without question.
Well, that's 6 points for Iowa State, 25.
14.
It's going to look like a romp in the box score, but you and I know it
We
wasn't.
know better than that, of course. Lou Banach wrestled a good match there. And there again, though, Osenbaugh came back tough and stayed right with it.
What a meet. Well, it happened the other way last year, didn't it?
That's right.
25-14. There's the crowd of 14,000 or somewhere in that area. They came out here tonight hoping that Iowa State would do well against this #1 ranked Iowa team. And they're going to go home tonight knowing that a great upset occurred. And in that heavyweight match, Lou Banach had to go all out to pin. He had to take chances.
He had to go all out, and you've got to give him credit. He went after it, but there was a big differential in weight, and a little bit careless there in one move, and Osenbaugh just kept moving. He wasn't moving fast and so on, but he kept moving, putting things together, and he got that roll in there and got him on his back with that weight.
Well, you know, Lou realized he had to take chances. This team wasn't going to win unless he pinned Osenbaugh, and it happened the other way around. Those are the way
that was a good
things
match.
happen.
Good meet tonight. The sad part of it all is the injury, as you say, to Randy Lewis, a key 134